Many of you know the pain of illness, whether it's you or someone you care about who's fighting it. Sometimes those illnesses go undiagnosed, misdiagnosed, or simply misunderstood. Today is National Rare Disease Awareness Day, and the Now's Russell Haythorne introduces us to a man who's sharing his story in hopes of inspiring you.
This is how it works. I'll just show you guys real quick.
Maintaining his disease is now a matter of routine for Tad Rockwell.
This is the drug.
But it wasn't always this easy.
My first attack happened when I was 5 years old.
Through the years, these horrific photos tell the story. His face swelling so badly he couldn't close his mouth.
And my tongue swelled out of my mouth.
His disease is called Hereditary Angioedema, or HAE, essentially spontaneous swelling of various parts of the body.
They told me I had a spider bite, even though there was no mark.
It also strikes internally, primarily his small intestine.
When I was in the teens, I just had all this mystery food poisoning.
Misdiagnosed dozens of times.
Wow, he just has a really sensitive stomach. He's got food poisoning all the time.
Rockwell's disease is rare.
1 in 50,000 people. In the whole state, statistically, there's probably 180 people.
For Rockwell, it was a young doctor in an urgent care who finally figured it out.
And from that moment on, my life changed dramatically.
His disease is now treated with this simple solution that includes donated plasma because his body doesn't produce enough of the enzyme that prevents spontaneous swelling.
So this is the message, like, hey, get out and donate plasma.
He's to the point he can now administer the drug himself twice a week. He hasn't had swelling in 4 years and offers a message of hope on this National Rare Disease Awareness Day.
It's so cool. I walked halfway across Spain last summer with this disease.
For the Now Denver,
you can live an extraordinary life.
I'm Russell Haythorne.
We didn't get that huge shot of snow some people were hoping for, but that's good if you're heading out on the roads, right?
No kidding. Let's check in with meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen. He is down south, right about I-25, heading south by, I don't know, I guess I'm looking where you are, Lincoln maybe-ish. Corey, where are you?
Yep, just north of there, closer to County Line Road right now. And it is good news for people traveling down here in the south end of the metro. You can see that the streets have dried up since that last big burst of snow. Since then, we've just had this light stuff. You may actually be able to see some of the light flurries hitting the windshield of the Jeep here as I drive north on I-25 into downtown Denver. Some of the heavier showers up to the north, those are actually a little bit more noticeable, but no troubles down here in the south end of the metro as far as any of this snow is concerned. But we are going to watch and see if that little impulse that's up there north, you know, up near Boulder County and up into the Longmont area, see if that can work its way down here and get us another little dose of snow, guys.
All right, great. Thank you so much. Be safe out there, Corey. Right now, let's take a live look downtown. This is from the camera on top of our studio. It's cloudy out there. We had some sun not too long ago, and around lunchtime, some pretty snowflakes in my house. Let's check in with Mike Nelson working on our forecast. It didn't stick, which was good. We just got to look at it, which is good.
We're only 3 weeks from spring. And you get squally type precipitation in the spring in the metro area. So you get these little bands, almost like a summertime thunder shower. And that's what we're seeing right now. This is the one that Corey's talking about, this next little band coming down around Brighton up toward Firestone, Tacona. It's a pretty good little burst of snow. So you might pick up a quick half an inch as that moves through. So I-25 on the north side might get pretty slick, as will Highway 85 and perhaps 76 as it moves on through. This was the first band that went by. And here's the second one. That should be the last one as it goes by for this evening. Not much back behind it. And this is all caused by a storm system that's moving to the east of us now. Temperatures are right around the freezing mark. So if you get those wet roads, we could have a few spots that do ice up, especially bridges, overpasses, because they have the air underneath them. They cool down a little bit quicker. So that's kind of the key as you're driving this evening. Take it easy. Be a little extra careful on the amount of space between you and the next guy, because we will have some snow showers with a few scattered slick spots, especially on the north and east side. Should be drier on the south side of the metro area. When the 60s return, coming up in just a few minutes.
Today, sixth graders got a chance to feel like their grandparents. Students from Options Middle School in Littleton went through a simulation to experience certain age-related ailments. They got to see what it was like to have cataracts, arthritis, even dementia.
A lot of them are dealing with this in their families, with grandmothers, grandfathers, aunts and uncles, and also their friends are dealing with this as well. So we thought it might close the gap a little bit for them to understand what it might feel like so they can be a little more sensitive and compassionate and know how to be of help.
What a great learning tool. According to the Alzheimer's Association, an estimated 4 million to 5 million Americans have dementia right now.
Senator Cory Gardner's gotten a whole lot of attention from unhappy constituents over the past few weeks, but today some of that turned toward another Republican, Representative Mike Kaufman. Protesters held a demonstration at his office in Aurora today. They delivered notes and cards handwritten by constituents who've been gathering to talk about his voting record over the past few weeks.
Happy birthday! DIA is celebrating a big birthday. The airport is turning 22. Now, these are some pictures taken during the construction. Pretty cool. Today, it stimulates Colorado's economy by $26 billion every single year, and it flies to 180 different destinations all around the world. That's pretty cool. Love those shots. Hey, right now, let's take a live look outside. This is I-25 at Thornton Parkway. The traffic moving toward the camera is heading north. Again, there is a little weather out there, some slick spots maybe and wet roads, so just be careful if you're heading out.
Don't you love what competition helps you save some money? We are looking at how a price war between Target and Walmart can mean big savings for you and me. Plus,
I'm investigative reporter Jace Larson. Would you pay $10,000 for an airplane ticket? I'll have the bill that taxpayers are picking up.
There's a price war happening right now between Target and Walmart, and that means savings for you. That's a good thing. Target announced today it plans to cut prices after Walmart has been doing the same thing. Right now, it's not saying specifically which things you can expect to cost less. Target says it's also launching 12 new brands to try and get more of us into its stores. It revealed today its sales were worse than expected over the holidays, and it's worried that trend could continue well into this year. Meantime, Walmart is trying faster pharmacy service to compete. It says today it's updating its apps to let you refill your prescription and then skip the line for pickup. Walmart is also testing out cutting grocery prices in 11 states. Sorry to tell you, Colorado is not one of them.
Flying first class overseas and having someone else pick up the bill. Must be nice, right? A new report says members of Congress did that more last year than they have in at least a decade. The Now's investigative correspondent Jace Larson breaks down the cost to you.
Have you ever paid $10,000 for a plane ticket? Me neither. But last year, U.S. senators and representatives took 557 flights that cost $10,000 or more each. Congress estimates that it spent $14.7 million on these trips. That's a 27% increase year to year. Who paid for all of that? We did, as taxpayers. The Treasury Department estimates that travel costs could be even higher, adding up to $19.4 million. That is the most ever in one fiscal year. USA Today reported on this spending. We learned that Congress doesn't pay for its own travel. In fact, most times individual members don't even get to book their own trips. It's all done by the State Department. Some in Congress defended the increase, saying that they were visiting other countries to see firsthand the issues that face the United States, and they weren't just taking someone else's word for it. For the Now, I'm Jace Larson.
Right now, we're hearing from the hero who tried to stop the shooting of two Indian men in Kansas. Ian Grillot was shot as he risked his own life to save people he had never met. He tackled a man who opened fire in a bar last week, thinking the gunman had just run out of bullets.
He opened fire, and it definitely was a life-changing event. After I had obviously miscounted a little bit and tried to take him down. That's obviously, like you had said, that's when he had turned on me and fired upon me. And honestly, it's kind of been a little bit of a blur with everything.
Wow, that's a brave guy, counting those bullets like Deadpool. Witnesses say the suspect, a U.S. Navy veteran, said, "Get out of my country," before he killed one man and injured another, both from India. Today, the doctor said it's remarkable Grillat is alive. The bullet went through his hand, then turned, hitting his clavicle, ribs, and spine before lodging into his shoulder area. Man, that's something else. Well, for the second day in a row, another small plane crashes into homes. This time it was in Massachusetts, but this same thing has happened before. Can you believe it? A plane crashed into the same apartment complex back in 1999. Today, people say the plane was on fire before it crashed into that building and it killed the pilot. Police think the pilot was aiming for a nearby lake, but he didn't make it. The FAA is out there right now investigating.
This is scary. Watch all these people. They're inside the police station. They're running for cover when this guy with a bat starts flipping out. Look at him hitting the window there, banging on the glass windows. Then he heads for the front door. That's when a police officer tackles him from behind. This all happened in West Covina, California. The man with the bat, he's now facing charges and also getting some mental health treatment. More crazy video, this time out of Canada. Watch as this guy's battery in his e-cig blows up in his pocket. Yeah, look at the sparks flying. This is all caught on security cameras at a restaurant. He says he was on a date with his wife waiting for a table in the restaurant when it exploded. Those burned so bad he had to get skin grafts to his leg. His hands burned pretty badly trying to get the e-cig out of his pocket. We have seen this happen before, but the man in the video says he's been using them for years and never heard any warnings that batteries can do this type of damage.
When you order chicken, you expect it to be all chicken, right? We're talking to you. But a DNA test just found that may not be the case at Subway. Subway, I feel personally victimized by this. I've always taken up for you. Researchers in Canada found Subway's oven-roasted chicken is only about 54% chicken, and the sweet onion teriyaki strips are even worse. They're only about 43% chicken. The rest of that chicken is made up of soy. In a statement, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation to them, Subway says its recipe calls for 1% or less of soy protein in its chicken products, and it will look into this with its supplier. I even took up with you when they said those footlongs are 11 inches, but no more. Wendy's and McDonald's, they both did better in the DNA test. Wendy's came out to 89% in its grilled chicken. McDonald's grilled chicken sandwich tested about 85%. McDonald's is defending itself, though, saying its sandwich is made up with 100% seasoned chicken breast, and Wendy's says its sandwich is a whole muscle chicken breast filet, not reformed or restructured. But both of them say they don't provide the percentages of each of the ingredients.
A sinkhole swallowed up an entire SUV. This happened in New Jersey. The hole full